has been a while since I had a quick advertising message, so I thought I'd throw this out here while Opening Oddities has just been re-released with significant improvements and a video component, which I'm quite proud of. And I wanted to add, for those who already have my Master of the French course and the Aggressive Queen's Gambit Decline, that Opening Oddities does have bonus content for those courses as well. But wanted to talk a little bit more about the Double O, as it is truly a perfect companion to those two texts. And I had that in mind when writing Opening Oddities, that I wanted to give, just like in the other courses, both solid and aggressive responses to significant lines. So let's take a look at a few of them right now. So say for instance with the Nimzo-Larsen 1b3, I have lines for both e5 and d5 covered, and I'm going to pull lines from some of my online blitz games to show you guys as we're going through this. Well, just a little sneak peek, little teaser, if you will. So with b3, the more aggressive response would be e5, and I really like this particular setup, which I recommended. After bishop b5, white gets what he's looking for. Bishop b5. It's a great move. They want to take on c6 and then go after your e-pawn. Classical way of playing the Nimzo-Larsen. Well, e4 takes space, gets the pawn out of the attack, and very quickly we end up with a bishop pair and simple, clean development. We, of course, have all the moves covered on move 5, not just knight e2, as well as the lifetime repertoire is addressed. But that's the more aggressive line. If you're like my French and Queen's Gambit players for the most part, you may lean more towards the immediate d5, where on move 2, this is the memory marker, if you will, bishop g4. As in the Nimzo-Larsen, they want to play e3. And this is the type of nettlesome move that I really enjoy playing against my opponents, especially in 1-minute chess, because I can't tell you how many times e3, bishop takes d1. So I have often seen, this is by far most popular in my blitz games, h3, g4, and already I feel like we have a moral victory that we've gotten the Nimzo-Larsen player away from what they would typically play. And h5, I can quickly play against this. Takes, knight b to c6. And though we've given up the bishop pair, already this position is solidly better for black. It's an excellent position. How about another one? Well, more in line with the oddities. And check out the discussion board, as there was recently a review by an expert-rated US chess player, which I thought hit the nail on the head for the most part, save for one area. He said that you could skip a lot of the h3, a3 chapters, and I would agree someone at his level could. But for players that are, I would say, even below 1800, there's colors reverse structures there. There's structural orientation and point A to B thinking. So it's like a hidden white repertoire within the course. Now, do I recommend studying and training them hardcore? No. But it will give you ideas structurally on how to play. And a lot of players, I would say sub 1800 US chess, need more work on understanding transpositions and structure. And I spent a lot of time with the course focusing on that. Let's look at some more lines, shall we? How about b4? And it happens every now and then. And like I said, point A to be thinking with a lot of the lines. I really enjoy 1c6. Definitely not the first choice in the database. But you go, well, why? Bishop b2, a5. Already, I'm putting the question to the pawn. If he takes, I take with a queen, I get free development. If he pushes, I take the Schuler Gambit. And essentially, white doesn't get full compensation. And then finally, we've got a3. Well, takes. queen b6. Only one good way to protect the pawn. Only one way to hold it, c3. And your bishop and knight are not exactly the best pieces, where I prefer at this point a colors reverse London setup with d5. I'm going to go bishop f5, knight f6, knight d7, e6, bishop d6, and castles. Hopefully, arrows get the point. But essentially all you need to remember is b4, c6, and the a5 idea. Not too difficult. Well, what about the Grob, 1g4? On the first move, I see the holes on f4 and h4. So what are we going to do? We're going to play the most nettlesome move. Knight g to e7, followed by knight g6. Knight h4, I already had a big advantage following Lee chess game. And also, for the French players, in e3, I recommended e5, and I've got some brand new exchange French lines. And might as well say, I've got big projects in the works. As you can see, I constantly get questions. When is your white repertoire coming out? You got all these books for Black's perspective. It's on the way. I've been working on it hardcore for a while. But of course, when the good people over at the Chessable home office say, well, National Master Tillis, would you like to record Mastering Chess Middle Games? Yes. Would you like to get involved in some other projects? Yes. I'm definitely a yes man when it comes to offer me something I wasn't expecting. I'm going to jump on it. And I haven't forgotten about my older courses. I definitely work hard on updating them. And don't be surprised if after that white repertoire releases, you start seeing me re-record entire courses with major updates. Because I'm not a second, third, fourth edition or course type of guy. You know me. You buy my course, you got the course forever, and you get those updates. Yeah, love it. Last, but definitely not least, I didn't forget about you, my aggressive Queen's Gambit players. G3, well, let's get a transposition going into the Catalan. I've got some new systems recommended in Opening Oddities. It's a bit more aggressive. I do have lines that are similar to what I cover in the QGD text. Say bishop e7. That's the open Catalan, which I recommend in that text. But here with this particular move order, we recommend c5. And after knight c6, this is the stem position. And it's a bit more to the flavor of some people's taste. So hopefully this quick video gives you an idea of some bonus material. And generally, I wrote this text, Opening Oddities, because I was personally getting frustrated, especially in Blitz, of facing these weird first moves. And I didn't want to spend a lot of time studying them because of just statistically, they pop up infrequently. But take away the surprise value that your opponent can hit you with one or two easy to learn lines in critical variations, single idea or memory marker, which I'm definitely noting for you in the course. So, check it out if you're interested. Thanks for stopping by.